Hey, this is Anik Singal. Welcome to this page, and you see it right here, my next book called eSCAPE. I want to walk you through this. Listen, I've been teaching entrepreneurs for over 15 years. I've taught over 250,000 entrepreneurs, and it boggled my mind and it confused me. Why? Why do so many entrepreneurs fail? Right? So we're fed all these answers, right, from media about lack of funding, lack of financing, economy, all of this stuff, and it's none of that. I actually figured it out. I've spent the last 2+ years researching it, and I came down to this triangle right here, the 4 stages of becoming a successful entrepreneur. Now, I'm gonna show you and tell you exactly how I did my research, okay? So first, let me show you just how much thought has gone into this awesome name, eSCAPE. So you see this little E right here? This is how to go from employee to entrepreneur. Now, the 4 letters in between, SCAP, are the 4 stages to becoming a successful entrepreneur. Self, catapult, authority, people. Tell you what, just scroll below. I'll actually tell you more about it when you read the letter right below this video. So what did it take to get this book written? So there were 3 major components to my research. First was me, myself, right? I've been doing this for over 15 years. I started with $100 to my name. I grew that over 6 years to an empire doing over 10 million a year. I was traveling the world. I had close to 100 employees. I was an entrepreneurial success, except for when I lost all of it, right? So a couple of things happened around me, and next thing I knew, I unfolded. I fell $1.7 million in debt by the time I was 27, 28 years old. 1.7 million in debt. My father had to mortgage his entire home. You know, my friends were lending me their entire life savings. I owed everybody that I cared about money. But most people would have quit right there. Most people would declare bankruptcy. I was bad, okay? It was a rough time for me, but I didn't quit. Now, what was it that propelled me to continue going? What was it that propelled me to come out of 1.7 million in debt by the time I was only 16 months later? So in 16 months, I paid back all of it and I was back on top. What was it? Was it things like tactics? Was it, email marketing or Facebook ads or anything like that? No, it wasn't. So that was the first component. And I want to tell you more about my story in just a second, but the second component is that I've taught well over 250,000 students all over the world, right? So I look at this and I try to put them in the right place here. Now, if I've taught 250,000 students and I've given them the same training, the same tools, the same software, the same everything, you would hope 250,000 success stories, but not the case. So what was creating the success? What was creating those who were going on to become millionaires and succeeding, and then so many who weren't? So I did a dive into that. I talked to my successful students, I talked to my struggling students, and I got a lot of amazing research out of that. And then the third one is I studied some of the most brilliant, amazing entrepreneurs of our time. And you know what came out of it was right here. It's in this. Now you can look below. If you scroll below, you'll actually see this triangle, and I'll walk you through it. I got nothing to hide. This for me is all about the message, okay? This book is about the message, and so I give you the formula on this page. See, you go baseline employee, you go up one level, we need to focus on what we call the self. You go up one level, we focus on catapult. We go up one level, we focus on authority. Go up one level and we focus on people. Only through all of these do you make it to that pinnacle, which is the entrepreneur, the successful entrepreneur. So this formula, this 4 stages of becoming a successful entrepreneur, this is what you need. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of business you're running. You could be running a bakery down the street. You could be running an e-commerce business. You could be running a consulting company. You could be running a big company, a small company. You could be what we call a solopreneur. The thing is, what leads to your success, what leads to becoming a successful entrepreneur, it's not about the tactics. It's not about the business models. It's about you. So here's the saying that I discovered or that I proved wrong. People always love to say, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You know what? As I went through the research of discovering this triangle here, this eSCAPE triangle, and just really researching how to become an entrepreneur, I discovered it's not what you know, it's not who you know, it's who you are. And that's what this book is devoted to, who an entrepreneur is. What is it going to take? Because I'll tell you right now, without this framework, without putting this into place, you could succeed like I did. go to the top, making millions of dollars a year, and you will crash. You will be programmed to crash. That's what happened with me. So in my story, what got me back to the top? Well, it's the components right here that I go over in these beautiful, amazing pages, right? I will literally dissect and I'll compare it to statistics and facts, and then I'll give you the right stories to back it up. But you implement what is in this book, and I'm telling you, nothing can stop you. Nothing, no economic downturn, no finance issues, no one around you can discourage you. Literally, you have nowhere to go except to the top if you follow the framework we've put out in this book. So let me tell you something, this book is free. I want you to have it. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is cover the shipping down right below. You can look right now, read it. So why would I do that? Every time this book gets ordered, I lose money. Why would I do that? Well, because I want to establish this relationship with you. Look, this is about the mission. This is about the purpose. Our purpose here at Learn is to be the transformational home for entrepreneurs. Home, right? So this is all about the mission for me. I want to get this message out. I want to empower you as an entrepreneur with the right things that you need, and this is the foundation. You can't build a home without first laying the concrete. This is the concrete, right here, right in my hands. And this could be in your hands. Now get this. I don't want you to even have to wait a week or 2 weeks for this book to get delivered to your home. So for now, for anyone who shows me they're committed enough just to help me cover the shipping, that's all, not the cost of the book, I'll pay for that, just the shipping. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you 100% free access to the digital classroom. That means you could start reading this book in the next 3 minutes. Literally, fill out the form that you see on this page. 3 minutes from now, you could be reading this entire book online. And then the physical book will show up at your house a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on where you're ordering from, but you don't have to wait. You can start your journey right now. Now, I want you to grab this book so much that not only am I willing to go into losses for it, but if you scroll below and you look at the bonuses, I'm adding additional bonuses for you just to get you to grab your copy of this book. Now, we're not going to make it free forever. This is just one of those promotions we're doing because we're so excited to launch this book, to put it out there. So right now, this is a unique opportunity for you. So here's my ask. It's a simple ask. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, if you're successful or if you've struggled, it doesn't matter. You need this framework. I've spent a lot of time deciphering it. I would hate for you to have to decipher it on your own. I would hate for you to have to discover it on your own through the pain and the hardship that comes with that. So right now, I'm giving you the opportunity to grab it for free. As long as you're willing to just pay the shipping, that's the only thing I ask for. So again, my mission here is to unveil to you the formula of what it takes to become a successful entrepreneur. It took 2 years to discover it. It's right below right now. The option is in your hands. So go ahead, read this page, get informed, learn, all right, and make an informed decision. But I think your decision should definitely be to grab your copy of eSCAPE, the 4 stages of becoming a successful entrepreneur. Do it right now. All right, do it right now. Can't wait to start working with you. This is Anik Singal reminding you, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back. Go ahead right now, make the decision, grab your copy of this book. I'll see you soon.